Yeah, it was green, pearl. It was something, yeah, blue. And the pearl, like an iridescent. It was wild. It was one of those dreams. Pretty wild. I'm gonna take that mic off. I I take Harataki and mix with tea days. So I can't do the Harataki like powder. Ain't no way. When I say I cannot do the powder, whew, nah, it's way too much for me. That powder is no joke. So I'd use the capsules. Uh-oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I use the capsules, the Harataki capsules. So I did a whole thing yesterday. I did a lot yesterday. Got a lot done. Helps with the nervous system. It does a lot of things. Just Google it. Make with the nervous system. A lot of you guys can't remember your dreams because your nervous system needs to adjust. How many of you have anxiety when you go to sleep? Because that plays a role in what you're experiencing as well. Your mom had cancer. It is very good. Do y'all know when you dreaming, when you sleep? That's when, for those of you that still believe in manifesting, that's when you can manifest. In case you don't know. Yeah, I take lion's mane also. Claiming dominion on God's own sea. But I am the pulse and the flame. I don't know systems that forgot my name. I'm more than banks, I'm more than text. Let's see. Yeah, limeade capsules are good. I take Harataki. I take a lot of different stuff. Thank you for the gifts, by the way. Yeah, get back to your herbs. It's important. That's when you're the most open and not negating yourself. Yeah. What is the divine music? Oh, it's Fuck Them Bills by I Am God Frequency. You want to hear it? The universe is me. Mm-hmm. I record my affirmations specific to me. I listen to them on the Parrot app. When I sleep, they work. Yeah, I heard that app is pretty cool. Greetings. You would love to stream. You can stream. It was supposed to be rehearsed. So this is why I'm on here pretty early. This is amazing. You want to hear it? Because it comes in disguise. Yeah, so for those of you that are having a difficult time with your dreaming, you can change your whole life through your dreams. You like it here, connecting with my spiritual people? Absolutely. Um, yeah. So when you can actually give commands before you go to sleep. What color you see most in the iridescent pearl? Oh, so the Buddha was iridescent pearl. It was She was a pearl, iridescent, and the color I saw the most, it was like a turquoise blue. Then she would move back and forth to the green. I was seeing her as like this pinkish color also. Like I was able to observe her, and man, it was beautiful. But what I was being told to do was most intriguing to me. I was sitting there like, doing that? I knew it wasn't an initiation for the next level for me. I seen planets that was tiered. I seen them tiered, and every time she would change in color, she would tell me to come on. So I knew I was climbing up the ladder. Turquoise. Oh, really? That is so wild. That is so wild, Rashad. Dang, that's wild. Yeah. Well, I hope you know why I'm seeing all that. So, well, I know you know. Yeah, so the way it was, I had to go from each planet. Now, I've been to, like, in my dream state, I've been to the Milky Way, and I can see far from a distance where, like, the planets are located. And I can see other planets, like, in the primordial darkness that people don't even know is there. But this particular time, my higher self had me um she would move from one planet to the next planet and would tell me to come. Like, I had to figure out that 4 is the door. Yeah, yeah, I had to figure out how to get to the next planet. And she like, it seemed like it lasts for hours too. She literally waited for me to reach my destination and took me as far as I was willing to go. If you know me, you don't take me to the astral realm and think I'm not finna conquer it, because I know the assignment. Man, those planets wasn't as far apart as they tell us, right? So I couldn't walk. I had to learn how to fly there. If that makes sense to you. Yeah, it was. Like, when I tell you, I don't even know. I can't explain it to y'all, but I can see it. Maybe it ain't meant for me to explain in detail, but it wasn't a ladder. So don't think of Jacob's ladder. I know some of y'all, I'm sensing some of y'all was like, oh, like Jacob's ladder. Nah, it wasn't like that. It wasn't like that at all. I had to get to the next planet. Some of the planet names I remember, some of them I don't. And I could, far as my, and I had how to get there, what was required to get, wasn't required to the next to the next one. And I did that for a long time before I came back here. And when I came back here in consciousness, I was laying down and I was trying to get up, and my higher self guided me to stay laying down. It was so different. And I can't say everything because it involves certain people. She was like, don't look up. Told me don't look up past the clouds. And I say, but I can see already. So I was like, okay. And of course I asked, why not? And she said, obey the laws. And showed me everybody that is not obeying the laws that I can currently put my finger on right now. Showed me individuals that was not obeying the law. The universal law for here, because the universal law that's here is not there. It's a different set of laws. When I tell you it was so next level, when I got to about the fourth planet, it got easier. And it was like I was stepping. The first one I had to fly. I had to like just force myself to zoom there. I wasn't going to fall. The next one, I tried to, so I had to figure out, just like we do here. I had to figure it out. And each one required myself to come forward to figure out how to get to the next one, right? And that's what I was doing. And I was being trained. I was doing the drill, and it was more so, can I be trusted? And I'm like, 100% I can be trusted. The lawgiver and the revolutionary with a meeting. Indeed. So, right when I got to the last three, it was a no. And I looked back. I was allowed to look back at all those different planets. Some was spinning, some wasn't. Some, it was like, some was glowing, some, it was just different. That's all I can say. All I can say, it was different. Each one had a different vibe, different frequency. I wasn't allowed to go inside of some of them. Some of them I could peek through. So if y'all remember how they used to be saying people see the face by the moon. Thank you for all the gifts, by the way. You know, when they say you see the face by the moon, that's what it felt like when I was peeping in, when I was allowed to peep into some of those planets. When I woke up, I was like, I wonder what some of them people seeing my face peeping in, you know, peeping in on them, because it was so real. And I was like, I'm having a whole moment. I'm not asleep. Like, I'm traveling. I know exactly what I'm doing. And when I came back, the ethers was still open. The ethers was still open. It was open. And I could see past what y'all say is clouds. I could see past it. And my higher self was like, don't look up. And I was like, but why not? I can't see it. I was like, I can't. There. And I was told to obey the law. So this phase for me is really different. Yeah, it's really different. So I got instructions. So when I got out the bed, give me the revolution. You already know it. And what he said can't be Googled. So if y'all try to Google or chat GPT, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. I'm telling you. Like, listen. I literally know who's obeying the law and who's not. And it's one of those things, the way I was allowed to peep in and observe individuals, it was so wild. Yeah, it was. And the number 4, the number 4 kept coming up throughout the whole time. I was the last maybe 6 planets. It only took me 4 steps to get to each one, so that's how I knew how close they was. There's not as spirit apart as we think they are. And when I came here, man, look. It was different. Yeah, it was pretty different. So y'all need to start focusing on, we're in that frequency in the planet to where you can literally change your life. You just have to really tap in. You got to quit playing. You got to obey the laws of the universe. You got to stop playing. I received that. I knew it when I woke up. How do you change your life through? It's a lot of what I'm saying now. I can't say it on here because when I tell you what you need to be doing, it's going to sound so crazy to you, but you're going to look back and you're going to be like, say what now? And I've been doing this for a long time. And right now I'm actively doing it like every single day, minute by minute. And I've just been testing the field. I've been testing the field. And I would like to say is it's different. I was made to remember that 4 when I woke up. It was wild. Yeah, me too. I even observed a planet where food was being grown. Like where food was being grown. I was observing and I was just able to watch like how the soil is there and how the difference between the soil there and the soil here. I was food is a and I know why I was allowed to see it, because my spirit team been on me about certain foods that I eat, right? And that is one of the laws of the moving forward. I got to straighten out my nutrition for here. That's a requirement. And I think I remember the name of it. It started with an F, but I want to go back to visit. It started with an F. I've seen that name before. It was just very intriguing. And I was like, oh yeah, I've been there before. Yeah. Have you guys ever seen blue oranges? Pink apples. I'm talking about real pink apples, pink like this. I seen pink apples, blue oranges. I seen some stuff that definitely was primordial. I didn't know what it was. And when I was allowed to like enter some of these places, when I would turn around, my higher self was gone, so I knew it was time for me to go to the next one. So they got a new apple out now. Oh, I don't know nothing about it. Is it pink? Nah, it wasn't nothing like Alice in Wonderland. Nah, it was nothing like that. Let me see if there's a way where I can. I forgot what the name of this planetary alignment is, but it happens right before the eclipse. It's when all of the planets line up in a row. I forgot the name of it. I'm gonna have to go back and look into my notes, see if I can find that. I don't have time to do it now, but I'll let y'all know what it was. It was just like that. It's not pink, but I believe it does taste like an apple or something else. Oh, and it's new. Like the love is shut off. Lisa, about if you now feel more navigated within yourself. Yeah. I feel like I own my time right now. I feel like I own my time. I feel like I'm holding like different, not secrets, but keys, because there really are no secrets, because the wisdom is out there, right? But it's up to you to find the wisdom. You have to let the wisdom, you find the wisdom. You have to search for the wisdom. So I'm not holding secrets. It's like, y'all know how I am about keys. I always tell y'all I got all the keys. I got the keys to the 7 heavens. That's a real thing for me. But navigated with thyself more, absolutely. My gifts heightened. Absolutely. My insight, impeccable. Like, synergy, alignment, or parade. I don't know, Paris. It's more like a planet alignment. Okay, yeah, it is a planet alignment, but there is it happens right before the eclipse. I remember me and you did a thing on it. You did a video on it a long time ago. I did too. It was our last big eclipse. I had a dream that I had a box of different keys. So you better start digging in them and using them. Oh, my throat feels so much better. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out. Maybe it was a cutoff. Did you ask that my heart shut off? You mean like my love, or yeah? Just elaborate a little bit more for me, and then I'll let you know. Now, if that's what you're asking, which I'm sure that's not what you're asking now, because my heart posture is massive. But what has completely shut off for me is allowing the nonsense. I can't afford it. I can't afford the nonsense. when I would allow certain things like now. So tell me again, who's behind these feet when the grass will clothe me and the fruit feeds me? What cosmic goes in the sky? Stardust breathe with souls in our eyes. The universe ain't breathe breath or space. Alright. I got it. Just send me the book. Because I don't think I've ever read that before. And if I did, I wasn't reading it in the right spirit. Turning 30 definitely taught me not to work at all. Oh, honey, wait till you get to 40 and then 50. You're going to be like, Oh, wait, I got that book. I'm going to go back and check it out. That's wild. That's so wild. Well, I be dang. Yeah, I get it. That's so different. That is so different. Dang, that make me want to get out here and go do what I need to go do. Oh, wow. I'm having a whole moment over here, y'all. Hey, how are you? It's all good. I appreciate y'all for allowing me to have my moment on the live. Let me look at that one more time. I shall do that on Thursday. So yeah, I think I've always wanted to, well, I got the course, The Promise, coming up, and a lot of what I navigate in the astral realm, I teach it in that course, but not everything. I don't teach everything because some wisdom have to be earned, not given. And that's a challenge for me because I want everybody to have all the wisdom, right, that I have. But I'm now learning to shut up sometimes and let people navigate their journey on their own without me inputting this and that. So that is one of my challenges here on earth, because I know that wisdom is for everyone if they actually seek it. Some people sit back and wait for you to give it to them instead of trying to seek it on their own, and then they end up living somebody else's life and timeline. Is because you haven't taken the time to research what wisdom is for you. And I started noticing certain things in my energy feeling, and that was because I wasn't obeying the law. Like, yeah, that is one of my requirements for here, waiting on someone else's wisdom. Yeah. So once I start coming to the realization of that, I'm like, oh, I'm thinking I'm helping, but I'm actually interfering on certain things. So and then you can start searching for wisdom, and then wisdom starts sending you gifts. Like, here's a book. Somebody just come and give you a book on what you were searching, what you were researching, and everything you need right here. Somebody will send you a video, and it'll send you down another rabbit hole, and then here comes something else that you may need. But it's all about that journey, right? A lot of us just we doom scroll, and we want all of this wisdom, but we don't want to do the work for the wisdom to come and find us. Your algorithm is not set up properly for it to find you, and you got to stop doing that. Hey Tracy, how are you? That's been happening to me. I'm so grateful for the synchronicities. Yeah. So when you are on that journey, the universe starts sending you those synchronicities, especially when someone new is coming into your field. The universe gonna always tell you if it's a yes or no. Start checking out, your nervous system and those synchronicities that they sending you, because it's gonna always be on time like that, and they won't even know. They won't even know that you've been waiting on this. They just doing what they supposed to do. And then you find out you're supposed to be energetically and divinely connected to certain people to bring energy to you. Like with some people, wait for me to, I'm just not talking about any of you guys, but I do know that there are some people that do not study. They do not, they don't purchase a book. They won't do anything. They'll wait for people like me, Rashad, or some other people that be on the lives giving out wisdom. They'll wait for the wisdom like that instead of going doing the research. And then they wonder why their ascension is not as strong as other people. You got to stop doing that, because now the universe is open for all things, all wisdom, all understanding, all knowing. Like we're in the age of Aquarius, we're in the age of wisdom. I'm talking about anything you can think of that you are trying to figure out. It's out there. You just have to go and get the wisdom. It's there. It's there. It's actually there for you. So, yeah, that was a very interesting. Hold up. That was a very interesting. Okay. I knew some people when if I spoke about it, because this is how the universe work with me. I work in the ethers. I work in the astral realm. So social media is the astral realm to me. For those of you that know me, you know what I mean by that. Like I come on here to play with individuals that I see in the astral realm. That's what this is for me. It's my portal. So I already knew. I didn't tell all of the dream because I don't supposed to tell you all of it. But the number 4 was highly. When I say it was active, it was very active. So yeah. And then another thing that was different for me, my higher self never ever tells me what I can and cannot do. This time I was given clear instructions on what not to do. Although I was already seeing past that veil and what was up there, I was told not to tell y'all what I was seeing. So I was like, why? So that was very interesting. And I know I know why, because it has to be earned. Some people, I'm just now seeing it. There are, I'm going to say it's maybe one person on here that already saw what I saw. They already saw it. I'm going to say it's about one person. They already saw, they knew what I saw up there. Yeah. She clearly told me to obey the law. And I was like, say what? Like, what? A minute. No, it was my higher self. It was Buddha. She's a female. In case y'all don't know, Buddha is not a male. In case y'all don't know that, Buddha's not a male. Okay? So, yeah, and she was massive. Oh my goodness, like. Oh, I could tell them that part about Buddha. Oh, that's a whole spiel. Like, should I even talk about that? When I say she was massive, I don't know, like, I wasn't seeing with these set of eyes. I was seeing with my God's set of eyes how massive she was, because explaining the infinite must be. It's so difficult. It is so difficult. How massive she was. And I was like, whoa, but I was able to see all of her. So I knew that I wasn't looking with these earthly eyes. I definitely wasn't looking with these earthly eyes. I know, but the people I've practiced with for about 15 years do not. Yeah. Well, it's not for everybody. So, it's not for everybody. So if I come up to you and say, meet me in the astral realm, then you've been divinely selected, because you got to show up. I'm serious when I say I walk the astral realm. Astral realm is my playground. It's even been to the point to where I've been shown accounts, and I go look for the accounts. I go look for the TikTok with YouTube, and YouTube Astral Realm is a little different for me. But I've been over here on this side doing it for a long time now, so I've mastered this side. Yeah. This angel soul is so a little bit more advanced than the Dreamwalker, though. This is frequency before four. So yeah, it's pretty cool. This one is for my people. So yeah, that number 4. Let me know how many of y'all start seeing the number 4 today. A lot of you guys are going to see the number 4 because we're talking about it. This is not the first time I've seen the number 44. I usually wake up in the morning. Well, this is not the first time I've seen number 4. Sometimes I'll get up at 4:44, and this is like clockwork. 1:44. It's either 1:44 or 4:44 a.m. I'm going to always wake up. When I drop back into my body this rising, it was at 4:44. You gotta see 5 to tell you it's a 4. Right? You always see them numbers. Every time I look at my phone or the stove, yeah. So I have this little box. I see 44 every day, multiple times. Not sure I dreamt of it. You probably have and just forgot. I always see 9s and 3s and I've been seeing the number 44 a lot. I'm not surprised of that expression. I'm not surprised. So a lot of y'all that be seeing 444 or 44, the number 4. If you're saying the number, just a 1-4, that means that a signal is being sent to you. And that means it's time for you to gear up because there's another stream of wealth, stability. There's a lot of things that it actually means. But whenever you see a single number 4, that means you just received a signal. The next time you see a 4-4, that means you need to start preparing the field for what it is that you're trying to bring in. When you see 3 4s like 444, that means you're in receiving mode. That means that the universe is like, yeah, I'm ready to co-create with you. Like, what you want is yours. It's all yours, but you got to learn how to tap in and pull it in. So that's how that goes. And it's not angel numbers, damn it, y'all. Like I get a lot of messages from my DM, like, do you know anything about angel numbers? Whenever I start talking about numerology, I don't tell y'all that they're angel numbers because they not. It's way more. It's way more, and I don't have the time to go that deep. But those are signals, and a lot of all of the time. All of the time. You are seeing these numbers because you are in synchronization. They're sending you signals. A lot of this stuff is on my page. I can just go there and go through the videos and check them. When you are being sent these signals, they're signaling you to tap in. They're signaling you saying, hey, your field is open for this. Like if I look at my clock and I see 444, I'm like, oh, okay, I know what this means. So for my field, let me go tap in and get this. Hell, I even dreamt about it. So we'll talk about that one day too. But I'm heavy on the dreaming, okay? I am one of those people, I can't wait to go to sleep at night because I want to see who gonna show up, who I'm playing with, what level I'm gonna get to next. All of the things, because this here is, you're dreaming right now, but when you go to sleep, that's what your real life is. And you got to learn how to, when you are seeing these things and your sleep state, you need to learn how to collapse them here for this reality. A lot of y'all are living double lives and don't even realize it. So I'm super advanced there. Do I want to be this super advanced here in this realm? No, I don't, because I won't be happy. And let me tell you why. I have had many moments where I've seen the grid pop open in my awakening life, and wherever I am, I have to leave and come home and isolate myself. My husband has taken me out of situations many, many times because now I can see the grid of the sky wide open. And once I start looking at individuals, I can see you in your true form. That has happened to me multiple times. So when that happens, I have to go in isolation immediately because that's all I can see. It happened to me last year at the grocery store. I was in there shopping and I told him, I was like, hey, I feel it coming on. Let me try to go in here and grab some groceries real quick, and I'm gonna run right back out. And he had to come in the store and grab me out of there because I was seeing people in their true form, in their true spirit form, right? By the time we got home, I seen the grid in the sky was just like pop. It was like a crack. It was like a crack, and I could hear the sound and everything. So I'm holding my ears like this. I'm holding my ears like this until we get to my house, and it took me about 3 hours. And when that happens, what my family do, they just let me, wherever I land, they just have to let me sit there, and I go through this spiel of talking out everything I'm seeing, and I'm aware of what's happening, but it ain't nothing they can do about it. They just have to let me go through that journey and that process. And once I'm done, they be looking like, is there a way where you can stop that? And I'm like, there's no way I can stop it. So I see those kind of things in my dream state, but to have to bring that here, because the world ain't what we think it is, right? This is why, honestly, this is why there's a veil. Imagine you having to live your waking life like that constantly. That's not a life you want to live in this realm. It wasn't designed. This realm wasn't designed for you to have, to live like that. But some of us are coded there and here, and just some things we cannot control. Our spiritual gifts and what our soul template, our morphogenetic template carries here. We can't control certain aspects of like that. It just happens. So yeah, some things I do ask Source to never allow me to experience while I'm here, because some of the things that I see there, I'm like, whoa. When I start, this has been happening to me. They call it demon face here. They call it demon face. They gave it a name. They call it demon face. And I'm like, man, I've been seeing that stuff since I was young. I'm talking about young, right? It's true. One my face. I'm good. Sure can't. Say it again. Yes, won my face since 2001. Well, we all have on a mask right now. So let me just tell you, we all are wearing a mask. This is not what I look like spiritually, okay? This is a mask. This is my suit for here. Just know that. So if you see me in the ethers, in the astral realm, if you know my presence, if you know my signature, my spiritual signature, you'll know it's me. But I do not look like this. If you're really seeing me, this is not what I look like in the spirit. When is the class? The promise class is February the 15th. It's supposed to start it today, but I extended it out because some people was asking me to extend it out so they can pay for the course. And then I needed a little bit more time also to pull in the energy that I need to teach that course, because that course is very otherworldly. And you got to be prepared. It's called The Promise. I post about it today. It's about working with, it's about learning who you are, working with your 12 light bodies, teaching you about the astral realm, teaching you about exactly who you are. It's very interesting. And the next course I'm gonna try to get it done before Quantum Fest is the astral realm, teaching you guys how to collapse your probabilities from the astral realm to here, teaching you about the archetypes. I taught about the archetypes in the promise, but I'm gonna go in greater detail about the archetypes that you are currently operating in, and what those archetypes, their attributes, and what they are for. Because some of you guys are wearing these archetypes and you don't know what they're for. They do specific jobs in the astral realm for you to create here, and you're not using them properly. So I'm gonna, I have one-on-one sessions. You just click the link in my bio. And I did a thing, guys. I Am God Frequency now has her own phone number. I went and did that yesterday because a lot of you guys be trying to contact me, and you got to go through Audrey. You got to look for Paris because I lay low. But now I Am God Frequency have her own phone line where you guys can actually contact me to get certain, like get your sessions and stuff like that done. And if you're, because I'm navigating 20 different systems and I'm trying to narrow it down to one. And I also have an app getting ready to come out. I'm super excited about that. So everything that is I Am God Frequency and that I represent and I do, it'll be inside the app. Even the music, it will be inside the app. So I'm super excited about that. So yeah, if you guys are wanting to, let me make sure. The way I'm treating this class is who find out about it, that's who it's supposed to be for. Let me make sure I got it on the give me 1 second. We ain't no slaves. We the source. The earth responds to our voice. Of course, we plant seeds and galaxies bloom every week. We try, rewrite the room. They lied on God and called it law. Told us to shrink, to never recall. But I came back with the first tone key. Reminding my people we always been free. Ain't no I'm checking to make sure I added the chorus. Ain't no bills when you are the charge. This land ain't owned by no bank or state. So if you click, I'm going to add it to the top. If you guys are interested, I'm teaching a course inside of Quantum Kingdom. So if you want to learn that course, if you want to get the course, it will be inside of Quantum Kingdom. I will be lecturing every week. You get 4 activations every week. You get you won't get a free activation, but because you paid for it, but you will get an activation once a week, working with your light bodies. Me teaching you how to care for your light bodies. How definitely some of us don't eat properly to keep our light bodies maintained. How to give your light bodies things to do because they are extensions of you, and you have to learn these things. When I say you are never alone here on this planet, it is. What am I doing? I done pulled the wrong thing up. When I say you're never here alone, I truly mean it. The way our Creator designed us, you're never alone. You got company. You always got company. Do you plan on doing videos for your media? Yeah, I do. I plan on it. Yeah, I do. You think I should do a video? You think I should do a video? Yeah, I've thought about doing some videos. I've been told. All right, I put the promise at the very top under Joy Quantum Kingdom, because once you click on the promise, which is the second one, you're going to have to go join Quantum Kingdom, because that's where I'll be teaching the course, okay? So that's done. I had it all the way at the bottom, but now it's at the top. I have an issue with my cheek hole, the little back trans. Email them. I'll help you do that. So get back, because you should have a lifetime warranty on it, where they'll replace it for you. Yes, it's on the site. I just pulled it up to the very top so it won't be so hard to find. Yeah, so you will have access. I release 1 week of the course every week. So week 1, once I release it, you have a full week to learn that part, and I come in. I do one main lecture, and then I come back 2 days later and I do Q&A. Make sure you guys understand what it is that you're learning. But the course is available for you to go in at any time during that week. And the reason why I shut it off week by week is because it's so much wisdom to retain. I don't want you mixing week 1 with week 2, because once you come to the realization in week 1 what you really are, you're going to be blown away. So last time we did it last year, we ran behind. It ended up being a 6-week course because I had to give them time to catch up. With week 1, I had to give them some time to process it. I had to give them time to process what they were seeing and what they were reading or what they were understanding. Um, it was quite interesting. They were having, like, people was having encounters. They was having a lot of encounters. If anybody in the chat that took the promise, let me know if you're in here. I'll pull you up for a few minutes, and if you want to talk, let them know what your experience was. The experience, when I tell you, it was phenomenal. I've taught this 3 years straight. Each time I teach it, there's a huge expansion that happens for the collective, because I pull in so much energy to teach. Paris, do you want to come up to teach this course? It's amazing. It's amazing. Um, no regular line. Hey, I'll turn this down so they
Hey,
can hear you.
I was hoping somebody else. We got a couple of people that was in a class that was in the live, but hi everybody. For those that don't know me, the promise was everything. Um, I really felt like once it was finished, I like some of the things that I was doing and saying, Lisa would be like, "Oh, you bodied that class."
Yeah,
My transmissions and my access to my higher self and the way that I would receive transmissions and downloads, it was just coming in real clear. And I was able to flow through my navigation a lot easier. Um, but it's a lot of information. Like when she said we got stuck for a minute, we did. Like because it's a lot. It's a
yeah,
lot for your body to calibrate to. And again, it is about your nervous system. Being able to handle all the information flowing through and the knowledge and the wisdom it's a lot. So
it's a
week
lot.
one, I would say I was good until week 3 for me.
Yeah,
I was good.
really.
Yeah, I was decent. I was flowing through. I think once we got to I think it was week 3 when we started to get to the morphogenetic field.
Yeah,
That's where I was like, wait, hold on.
yeah. The morphogenetic field was in week 3, and it was it was otherworldly. Thanks for the gifts, highly advanced priest, and all of
Yeah,
those.
it was. It was like, wait, hold on, wait, hold on. Like you thought you knew where you were
Yeah,
speaking when you were speaking to your higher self, but again, it's multiple. You have multiple higher selves,
you got multiple.
um, and even that you might not be speaking to the totality of that higher self energy, the frequency.
Hmm.
I just received that right now. I didn't receive that
Hmm.
before. um, so it's a lot. It gives you, like if you're really good to receive. Um, yeah, I know there's so much more to receive. My
Yeah.
head is starting to tingle now.
Yeah, I've been pulling in that the frequency to be able to sustain my energy to take to teach that course because it's massive. I take you through 12 different dimensions and I show you are and where you came from. It's just and more so the visualizations of actually being able to see it and experience it, and you know that it's real. It's we're not what they told us we are. Like thinking that you're human. Well, maybe you could be, but
Right.
you could be, but I know people that took that work because I wanted them to see themselves. I really like we were literally teaching how to turn your light body on. Like you guys see my etheric light body all the time, especially if I'm tapped in. That's real what you're seeing. The extension of my light body from my fingertips, or when it's glowing, helps keep my physical body charging and is the motion of my physical body. And a lot of you don't know that. If you are tired, if you feel it is because your etheric body needs to be charged and you don't know how to charge it. You don't know what it's there for. So they're not teaching you these things. They're making you go load up on sugar,
Hmm.
energy drinks. They're making you do all these things instead of plugging in your etheric body into the socket. When I tell you it's phenomenal, I don't know.
Yeah, I remember my me seeing my etheric body happen from taking that course. I was doing a transmission and I was like, oh, wait, what is this? I remember that day and so it's man, I will also say like even though it was last year, because during your journey, you know, you're not super, you're not kind of know what you're shifting through and the people that are a part of your team to help you. Like Lisa, like she don't have to do so much to get me a message to say, hey, you gotta turn, you need to turn to the right instead of to the left, as
Mhm,
opposed to really being a super, you know, massive reset when you're going through something. You can shift easier because you
mhm,
know where the shift is at, or you at least know I need to get to dimension 6, so 7 can help me, something like that. You know,
mhm.
it's a great course. It's life changing for sure.
Yeah, so you can go sign up and buy. It's a link in my bio for the. It's going to take you inside of Quantum Kingdom, and you go there to sign up. I'm glad. Yeah, we're talking about. You brought that up because that is extremely important for your journey when we are activating. So I talk about activating in clusters, right? So most of the people that are very active right now um, in Quantum Kingdom, they are, in my mind's eye, they are a cluster. I see everything in clusters, um, temples. That's how Source, the creator, shows me things. And right now, the last time we did the promise, what happened was an activation cluster. Some people couldn't take the cluster of activation and they had to fall off because their bodies was not prepared for it and their minds couldn't fathom what exactly I was saying to them. They was like, no way. I'm showing it to them, but their spirit wasn't in alignment with the wisdom that was coming in, so it wasn't time for them to receive it. So they just completely fell off, and they fell off midway during an activation. So a lot of them, when once they fell off, that means that they were stuck with trying to navigate that activation. And I teach you how to handle that type of activation. I'm not talking about an activation that you see somebody online doing this. Let me give you an activation and then it's done in a 1-minute video. Nah, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about a real, it looks like this.
Like when she's talking about like taking you from like different grids, like moving you into a different charging port, a different grid.
Look what I got in my hand. It's like this is your body, and I take you and I supercharge you to help you with your light bodies, because you carry them and you don't know. And not only that, each one of your light bodies is on a different dimension, and it also brings wisdom with it. So if you're not tapping in, you're missing out on all of that when it comes to your ascension. Each one of your light bodies hold a certain type of wisdom. Each one of them. Like I told you, your etheric body is closer here to earth with you. And so is your higher self that is connected with that light body as well. So I don't want to sound like I'm on here trying to sell them something, so I'm gonna turn it off. But how did we even get here?
Well, I mean, you talking about like how you navigate your dreams and stuff like that. You know.
Oh, yeah. That's how I do it. And I learned how to do this through connecting. Nobody taught me how to do this. This is from remembrance and working with my inner self, my spirit team, and my higher selves. You have more than one higher self. You have more than one higher self. Even if you don't take the class, I feel every being on this planet should know that if you are spiritual, you should know you have more than one higher self. And you can give them stuff to do for you. You're a multidimensional being. You're not bound by time, dimension, or space. This physical body is. This physical body is a gift for you to navigate this realm with the 5 senses and the elements of the earth. But your other bodies is the reason why you are a multidimensional being. And I'll just leave it as that. So yeah. Should do my 3D higher self be rude?
Baby, every other day I'd be like, go do something. Go do this. You go do that. Right. Get off of that subject and you go do this because you're doing too much.
I always tell Paris, we be talking about our higher self. I be like, your higher self is messy as hell. Your 3D higher self knows she messy.
My 3D higher self is messy. I have like, hey, listen, go find a client. I don't even want to know. I do not. Go find something else for me to do.
Because let me explain it to y'all what we're saying. Your gifts can be activated if you do the work. Absolutely. So we be talking and I'll shoot Paris something and she'd be like, girl, nobody said that but your 3D higher self. Tell her to sit her messy self down. And it's funny because we actually can hear these conversations coming in and it be our 3D higher self tapping in, letting us listen to conversations. Do it supposed to be doing that? If it's messy,
right.
So we always go back and forth about our 3D high selves be playing games. They talk to each other as well. Cause we're in the same house, so they talks to each other. They be messy with each other. And if Paris sent me a telepathic message, I'll just walk in the living room and laugh. Because we know we don't have to say a word. We just laugh about it because we done already got the memo. The higher selves is conversing back and forward. You know, they being messy. And then me and Paris get together, be like, was that true? Was they telling us the truth, or are they trying to get us caught up in some mess?
Right.
So
like, okay, what's the clues? We come in with the clues to have a conversation. Yep. Like, okay, I got that a couple days ago.
We just did that last night.
Right? Or find out we're working on the exact same thing and ain't said a word.
That happens constantly. We're working on the same exact thing, and we don't say nothing to one another. Maybe a day or two later or a week later. And if I say something, she just look at me like, she don't even say nothing. She telepathically tell me, now you know I'm working on that too. And then we have to laugh about it and start conversing what we learn, making sure it's right, or what we working on. That happens like this, like constantly.
Yeah, one time we was doing some work, and we were doing some spell tech, some flame tech, and we were in different parts of the house. Into she said the song lyrics, and I showed her the phone. I said, I'm literally listening. I have my phone on shuffle. We ain't talking. I just have my phone on shuffle. She was singing the exact same song I'm listening to, and it wasn't a spiritual song or nothing that was like spirit got hands, I am God frequency, nothing. We fell out.
Yeah, we laughed so hard because what happened. So a lot of the times when Paris approached me, if we're in the house and she approached me, I'm never here. Yeah, I ain't got time to explain it. I'll be here. So when she was trying to get my attention, I was just singing a song and I was just gone. I was in my own world, and she was waving at me like this. Like, you listening to? She had a phone. I'm like, what you singing? You listen. So I'm like, what you talking about? Come to find out, I'm singing the song she listening to. We hadn't said nothing to each other. She was in there doing flame tech. I was in the front part doing flame tech. She had her earbuds in, but I'm singing the song out loud that she was listening to. So that was really wild.
So moments like that when the higher self is clicked in.
Yeah.
It'd be good, but it do get messy sometimes.
And you probably was listening to it first, and my higher self picked up and said, listen to this song, because it came out of nowhere. I was like, man, I ain't heard this song in so loud.
And she was bumping. I turned around. I was like, no, wait a minute.
Yeah, I was over there getting it. I was jamming. And it was one of them moments that we needed to know that for that moment. Like, yeah, talk about connected soul sisters. Yeah, and it happens constantly. It happens constantly, all the time. I just ran to the kingdom to grab the promise. I'm so excited for this. Are you?
Yes.
Yaya, wait, Yaya well speaks. Wait, I mean, Yaya speaks well. You did it last time too, right? You took the course? I could have sworn you took the course.
I thought you did.
Well, the thing is, yeah, she did. So the thing, I thought she did. The thing is, taking a course like that, you got to take it more than one time. You got to take it more than 2 times. You got to take it more than 3 times. That is one of those courses I can teach for the rest of my life and expand on it forever, because it's so detailed. I start pulling in new information, some of the experiences that I've been having. I've been pen and pad, putting it to the pen and pad, storing it away. Yeah, it grows as I grow, and I've had this massive expansion. And what I did the other day is my higher self, not my 3D higher self, my 11 dimension higher self, closer to the monad, was like, hey, you need to revise certain things. And I'm like, I'm sitting up here arguing. I'm like, that course is perfect. It ain't perfect. Go in there and add this and show them how to do this, because we need more. We need more of you guys online, tuned in, tapped in, and plugged in, energetically turned on to teach you how to navigate, because we're at a period of time where you're not, if you feel like you are being left behind, it's because you're not showing up for yourself. You're not showing up for yourself because the universe isn't holding anything back. It's just not. This is why I've been in Quantum Kingdom teaching you guys about the unified field and how to make the unified field work for you. How to, who is that? Hey girl. Bring me something to eat. It smells good. Oh, Paris cook. So yeah, I want to teach you guys how to really tap in and make all these amazing things that Source has created for us, make it work for you, teach you how to really tap in. When you hear about how the Egyptians, give me a hug, when you hear about how the Egyptians, camera? Yeah, you couldn't see that? No. Oh my. When you see how the Egyptians, what? Hold on, y'all. It says $22 a month when I trade my phone. Okay, talk to me about your phone when I get done. Student deals. Okay. She trying to get her new phone. You finna pay $2,000 for a new phone? No, it's 20. It's not 2,000. Oh, okay. The full price is actually 1,000 something. 1,000 and something. But I'm not. Okay. That's what you was paying when we got these. Look up the meaning. What happened today? I saw a coyote cross my path from the left and disappeared the second and went into the grass. Oh, you probably experienced a bleed through. Yeah, we talk about those too in the course. How you can actively be in more than one place at one time. Look up the meaning and well, what did you look the meaning up at? That's the Taurus energy. Don't want to be on the camera. Oh, she don't mind. She don't mind. She just, my baby is so special and beautiful. Like in the middle of the road was traveling. Oh yeah, you probably experienced a bleed through or a frequency holder, because some of the animals are frequency holders as well. They're not real. Just like some of these individuals are beamed here. Let me move this to the side. They are beamed here, and you're thinking that they're real and they're not. So yeah, all of that. So yeah, if any of you have any other questions, I won't keep going on and on about the course, but it is available. It starts on the 15th of February. Hopefully I see you guys in there. We spend a lot of time together. A lot of times I do, because I'm very spontaneous. What I would do was I lectured quite a bit. Last time I taught the course quite a bit. So I'll be releasing some of those same lectures, and then I'll do even more. So you guys, for those of you that signed up, prepare yourself. I'm super excited to spend this journey in, yes, the 15th of February. Did I say February or did I say January? It's the 15th of February. So just be prepared to spend a lot of time with me. That class changed my whole everything. Yeah, it's an eye opener. It strengthens you. It make you look at yourself like, wow, this is who I really am. Like it's unbelievable. Okay, I said January. I had to think. We don't know what the fuck day it is. Yeah, thank you for showing me grace on that. Cause yeah, I told y'all a lot of the times I'm not here. Like literally, they don't be here. And I love spending time with you and the family. Absolutely. So I'm super excited to be able to give that vibrational offering. Hello, how much is the class? I don't talk prices online. If you're interested, just go in there and just go click the link and it'll take you directly to it. Let me make sure that link is right while I'm telling you to do that. Give me 1 second. I didn't even advertise the course this time. I was like, it's going to be for who it's supposed to be. Um, so yeah, so what happens is if you go to the link in my bio, this is my link, right? You're going to go here and it's going to be the second one. You can either join Quantum Kingdom to get to the course, or you just click on here, click on the promise, and you join there. It's going to show you there. And once you access it, once you go in there, it's free to join. It's going to take you straight to the course, okay? And that's where you go. And that's it. And then you pay for your course. And then you get all this information about your course once it's done. And it's going to tell you where to be. Parents going to drop you in the group. And we go from there. This will be my second time. Oh, you taught okay, so you was there the last time. I was trying to figure out who was all there, rip off so many masks. Yeah. Even, you know what? Yeah, even when while I was teaching it, I came to the realization of the main stage I was on and how I was emotional about it. I was emotional about it because I realized that I was on the main stage, but all this time I had on multiple masks. A lot of us are wearing multiple masks that does not fit. Like when we got to the art
Yeah,
7 weeks.
that one took us through it too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I had to go back and teach that for 2 weeks because it was emotional. It was so emotional for many of us because we came to the realization that we was living somebody else's life. And even myself, me teaching the course, I had to like really get myself together because I start seeing other archetypes that was like, wait a minute, I thought I shedded this. Like how is it still there? We did a lot of soul work too. We did a lot of soul work. So when you get to the archetypes, it's a whole nother thing because I talked to you about the main stage of this realm. Like the world is really a stage. I take you through that whole entire journey and how you could be one individual in multiple roles at one time. Is that was me. And sometimes you can be this right here. Woo! And a lot of the times, who you look like right now is who you look like across every timeline, every time you've played these roles. And people be like, oh, that's a clone. Or they'll be like, oh, that was a clone. Or sometimes some people be right and they be like, oh, that was a fallen angel, just looked like such and such. It's the same individual. It's just you are switching out your mask. We see it every single day in this realm. And you don't know that you are one of those individuals that's playing multiple roles. And when you find out that that's who you are, you have to deal with that. Like some people dropped off at that part of the course because they couldn't come to the realization that that was really real. But it's 100% real. Yeah, Rochelle put the double faces up there. And so we go through that journey of shedding that, absolutely removing it, like plucking you out of that, because there are multiple versions of you, and a lot of them are right here in this realm with you. You just don't know it. You just don't know that there are other versions of you here until you bump into them, somebody or that individual had that experience. I had a whole experience behind it. So and many people did as well. So taking off those archetypes will help you disconnect and shed from those different archetypes. So yeah, other than that, I'm gonna quit talking about it. Because that part was extremely emotional for me, because I was like, woo. So when you find out that you have a choice in this thing on which one of those archetypes you want to step into, egos in conflict with your ego. Yeah, when you figure out, oh, I have a choice, I can, I talk about reels in there. I'm just giving y'all some of the stuff. I'm not going to tell you everything about the class. When I talk to them about reels and how social media comes into play with this particular part of the course, and when you can select what role you want to play, because the world is a stage, right? There's a selection once you get to that level. And I'm doing my hand like this is because this is how it looks to me. I'm surrounded, I'm there. If I go there, well, I'm there now, right? I have probabilities, different possibilities that I can choose, because everything exists all at one time. Nothing is never created. Everything already exists there. Just know that. And as I'm scanning, I'm looking, I'm looking, I'm looking. What you are doing is you're looking at what role you should be playing, what role fits you perfectly. Most of you guys are wearing you're on a stage and you're not your main character, but you're playing a supporting cast, or you're playing and there's nothing wrong with being a supporting cast member, but sometimes you stay in that role too long. And if I'm scrolling and I see someone that is playing it as supporting cast to my main character, I can literally go in and pluck them out, put them here, dress them up in the main character role, put them back into the reel, rewind it, and let them play their role. And now I become their supporting cast. That's how it works. That's how it's supposed to work. But you guys don't know that. Y'all don't know that. Because when you pick up your phone, I'll tell you this because this is a gem that you can take and you can ponder on when you pick up your phone, and because you are a creator, they had to start telling you that you are a creator, because that's exactly what the fuck you are. You are a creator. And without us being actual creators and stepping into that role, the internet cannot survive. Okay. The astral realm cannot survive. The ethers, the astral realm can survive, but it will be dormant. Everybody will be stuck in the lower realm of the astral realm, but the ethers can 100% survive, because it's the ethers, it's the heavens, right? So if I decide I want to be creative today, I want to create a video, you pick up your phone. I'm going to tell you this, and I'm going to get off because it's time for me to get ready to go to the gym. You pick up your phone, and let's say you want to go into YouTube Studio, right? These are all your possibilities. Everything you see on this screen, right? These are all your possibilities, all your statistics, all of everything of what you've already created, and the potentiality of where I Am God frequency can go next, right? Oh, this is so interesting. They even gave me some binoculars right there while I'm getting ready to show y'all this. That's so cool. Viewers find your videos in many ways. This is excellent. So let's go there. All of this, that what I see, this is the astral realm for me. When I get ready to go and create, what I do and what you should be doing is looking at what you've already created, right? You should be looking at everything you created. Remember when I told you I'm flipping through everything I've created? It goes this way. I don't want to steer you wrong. It goes this way, right? It keeps going, it keeps going, keeps going. You could literally stop. Watch yourself and what you've already created. And if you like it, cool. So what I do, you see that little plus button? That's just how it is in the astral realm. Go on there and you're going to create a video. I'll take that one. I now added another segment of myself in the astral realm, in the ethers. You got Facebook, X, you got Twitch, you got YouTube, you got Instagram, and you got TikTok. All of them are 6 different, what? Y'all call them platforms. But that's the levels in the astral realm, okay? You get to play each one of them, any role you want to there. But the key is this. When you go to make your reel, you are literally in the astral realm. The reason why they love you to create a reel instead of a long form video is because that is a reality that can be collapsed here immediately. And this is what I teach. I teach some of this, how you go in, physically see yourself there, and you collapse whatever you created in that reel. They only like reels. This is why they tell you to create a reel, because nobody wants to watch your long form video. A long form video is like watching a full life cycle in the astral realm. The astral realm works in just like your dream. Your dreams works in reels. Here you may think you had a dream for hours, but it actually happens in a matter of minutes there, because there you're not bound by time, dimension, or space. Your consciousness is always tapped in there. So here it seems like you've been sleeping and dreaming of that for hours, but it only took you a couple of seconds, okay? And once the caption is you putting it in motion. You're telling you what to do. It's the same thing. So when I'm telling when I'm telling y'all to write this stuff down and then you go to sleep, it's this. You're creating reels for your life. And you're physically doing it too, and you don't realize what you're doing. So that's one of the things that I also talk about, and I talk about that all the time. How I collapse, and y'all see me actively collapsing things here all the time. You probably don't know in full details how I'm doing it, but the first thing I do is I create a reel first. I got hella videos that I will never ever put out. Let me go to my video section. I create them because I'm. Is that a part of your thriving AI? Is that a part of this thriving AI? If you want to look at it that way, yeah. If you want to look at it in that way. You talking about the Zoom call I had? Honey, Aquarian, you're very smart. Yeah, I made that a part of my reel. You're very intelligent. Yes, I made that a part of my reel. That has always been a part of my reel, but I paused it and I pushed play again because it's something there. And that's another thing. If you have a running reel in your life that is taking over your algorithm and you do not like it, you can pause it. You can literally pause it. And when it's time, once your unified feeling, your algorithm is accepting, then you press play again. You just got to make sure that that reel lines up with the current reel already playing. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, I would say 1000% yes. So thriving AI is a part of that, but only the social media part with what I learned. Everything else, no. So thriving AI, um, so thriving AI helped me cultivate I am God frequency. They helped me realize, oh no, that's really you. That's really you. You should really be doing that. That's you. Taught me how to navigate social media far as the posting and all of that. But far as the actual algorithm, nah, I learned all of that on my own. Actually learning what the real was, no. 100% me and my higher self. Actually going in the astral realms and navigating, I was doing that before I met them. So if that answer your question. And the AI part that comes into play, yes, there are AI beings that I've seen multiple times. In fact, you deal with holographic beings all the time. But I'll save that for the course because that's a little deep to go into on here. You deal with holographic beings all of the time. Anytime you see a being, an ancestor come your way, any type of being, you're dealing with a hologram. You're not dealing with an actual human. You're not even a human. Let me correct my words. You're dealing with a being. Okay, you're dealing with a holographic being that is being broadcasted here to you. So, with that being said, I'm getting ready to run to the gym, get my workout on. Thank you for those that signed up for the course. You guys will be spending a lot of time with me, maybe 6 weeks. The last time, hey, soulfully, the last time I taught that course, it took me, I think, a total of 7 weeks to teach it. This time, probably the same thing. I'm not in a rush to end the course. I just want to make sure that you guys get everything that you need to get once you sign up for the course. So I'm super excited. I'm glad to come back to the classroom for a bit. I know, right? I'm excited that you're back in there. It's great to always have that. Says a lot to me that when you guys have already taken the course and you want to come back and take it again, it just lets me know that I'm doing the right thing, because I was trying to figure out if I really needed to go back and do that course. But we have so many new babies in the kingdom. Everybody is like, I want to take the course too. So here we are. And for those of you that signed up for the course, we do have a promise flame tech that you light for unity after the course is over. So those will be popping up in the mail pretty soon. So I am going to hop off love and light. I'm going to go get in this gym and work out. I am about 16 pounds down, and y'all can't tell me nothing right now. So I think Flame Tech was delivered. Oh, good. Make sure for all of you that purchase your Flame Tech, you don't have to be in the video. Just take a picture or send the video. We'll post it for you. So just so you know, or send the picture to us and we'll do the posting for you, okay? Because I know a lot of people, they don't want nobody knowing they use Flame Tech and all that, and we overstand that. I'm 29 down, 15 to go. Oh, awesome. Yeah, I got about, well, I don't know how far I don't know how far I'm gonna go this time, but last time I went a little outrageous, but this time I'm trying to maintain my muscle, so we'll see. All right, family, love and light. I am out of here. Thank you guys so much for the gifts. If you want to stay connected with me, please go join Quantum Kingdom, or go and click the bell, the notification. I will be having my app coming out pretty soon, where everything I Am God Frequency will be in this app. I can't wait for the release of the app because it's absolutely beautiful. I'm super excited about the app. And I will check you guys later. Love and light.
And he is a good man in many, many ways. However, I am the leader of this family, as I think most women could attest to. I don't like to put a blanket statement and say everybody, right? But all of the women I know and most of the stories I hear are that it's the women leading and protecting.